Hello friends, welcome to QualityMunch, your go-to place for everything about quality. I am Jitendranath, your host, and I am so glad you are watching this video. This video is about the quality management system documentation structure. We will discuss basic terms, the need for documented information, how much to document, and document structure. But before we start, I have a small request. Please watch this video all the way to the end. Give it a thumbs up, share it with your colleagues, and most importantly, subscribe to QualityMunch. Take a look at this screenshot from our YouTube analytics. It shows that a massive 74.1% of you watching this video but not subscribing to the channel. Come on, let's change that. Your support means a world to me. Let's start with some basic definitions which are taken from the ISO standard. What is the document? It implies information and the medium on which it's contained. What is the medium? Well, that can be paper, electronic files, optical disc, photographs, or master samples. You might have heard the word documented information. What is that? It's the information that an organization needs to control and maintain along with the medium on which it's contained. You might recall that in the older ISO 9001-2008 version, it was called documentation and records. Now, according to ISO 9001-2015, it's called as documented information. Welcome to this slide where we'll dwell into the need of documented information. First, let's start with how people pursue quality management system documentation. Some might see it as a pile of unnecessary procedures that make work more complicated. Others might feel buried under documentation overload, drowning in a sea of papers and digital files. For some, it's a necessary evil, something they have to deal with but might not necessarily like. But here's the thing, QMS documentation has its merits. Let's see what the standard gives us. It provides clarity and structure, ensuring everyone knows what to do and how to do it. It helps maintain consistency in processes and operations. It ensures compliance with regulations and specifications. It aids in knowledge transfer. It supports quality assurance. And perhaps most importantly, it facilitates effective communication among team members. So, while QMS documentation might have mixed perceptions, it plays a crucial role in maintaining quality and efficiency within an organization. How much to document? That's the question. Let's explore what ISO 9001-2015 has to say about it. According to the ISO 9001-2015 standard, under clause 7.5.1 general, it states the organization's quality management system shall include a. Documented information required by this international standard. B. Documented information determined by the organization as being necessary for the effectiveness of the quality management system. So, what does this mean? Well, it means that the extent of documented information for a quality management system can differ from one organization to another due to the various factors. Firstly, the size of the organization and the nature of its activities, processes, products, and services. Secondly, it depends on the complexity of the processes and how they interact with each other. Lastly, it's influenced by the competence of the people involved in the organization. In essence, ISO 9001-2015 recognizes that not all organizations are the same, and the documentation requirements should be tailored to fit the unique circumstances of each organization. In this slide, we'll explore the hierarchy of documents within a quality management system. Quality policy is on the top of this pyramid-like structure. Then comes quality manual, procedures, work instructions, and at the bottom, forms and records. It's important to note that organizations can adapt this structure to their needs. You can have more or less layers depending on the complexity of your organization. Complex organizations might include additional layers, while smaller ones might keep it simpler with just one or two of these documents or components. In the slides coming, we'll dwell into each of these components, exploring their individual significance and how they contribute to an effective QMS. Welcome to the topic quality policy. It's a vital part of any quality management system. As per ISO 9001:2015, top management takes the lead here. They establish, implement and maintain a quality policy. First, it fits the organization's purpose and context, aligning with its goals. Second, it sets the stage for quality objectives, driving continuous improvement. Third, it commits to meeting requirements and constant system improvement. But it's not just about creating the quality policy. It's about spreading the word. The quality policy must be available and documented so everyone can access it. Second, it should be understood and put into action throughout the organization. And lastly, it should be available to relevant parties. Remember, a quality policy is not just words on paper. It's a promise to quality that guides all our actions and decisions. Welcome to the discussion about the quality manual. ISO 9001:2015 doesn't require a quality manual, but organizations can choose to create one if they want. It's not compulsory. In order to write quality manual, organizations can choose two approaches. One way is to write quality manual clause by clause based on ISO 9001:2015 standards. The other way allows organizations to write a quality manual that fits their unique processes, systems and complexity. No matter which approach is chosen by an organization, a quality manual generally includes some of the important things. Let's look at them one by one. A title and table of contents for an overview. A clear definition of the scope of the manual, which specify what it covers. References to relevant documents to ensure alignment with other parts of the QMS. It includes the organization's quality policy and objectives, which emphasize their dedication to quality. A description of the QMS, explaining how it operates, roles and responsibilities for all personnel involved in the processes. Lastly, a business process model of the organization, having a visual representation of how processes flow. While a quality manual is not required, it can be a useful tool for organizations to communicate and manage their quality related processes effectively. Procedures are like the roadmap that guides us through the intricate landscape of processes within a quality management system. So, what exactly are procedures? In simple terms, they are specified ways to perform an activity or process. Think of them as a broad view, focusing on what a process involves without getting into all the small details. Procedures are multidisciplinary, meaning they can apply to various functions within an organization and their interactions. When we look at a quality procedure, it typically consists of several key elements. First, there is the title, giving us a clear idea of what this procedure is all about. Second, the purpose, outlining why this procedure exists and what is the aim to achieve. Third, the scope, defining the boundaries of where and when this procedure is applicable. Fourth, responsibility and authority, clarifying who is the in charge of overseeing and executing this procedure. Fifth, definitions and a list of terms, ensuring everyone is on the same page regarding terminology. 6th, document control, so that the procedure itself is properly managed and maintained. And lastly, descriptive activities, which outline the steps or actions to follow when executing the procedure. In summary, procedures are essential guidelines that maintain the smooth operation of processes within a quality management system. Welcome to our discussion on work instructions. Think of this as step-by-step guides that tell you exactly how to do a specific task within your quality management system. Work instructions are simple, detailed instructions that explain how to perform a particular job. Work instructions can be part of a bigger procedure, providing detailed guidance for specific parts of a process, or they can be referred to within a procedure when you need more specific information. Work instructions are usually structured similarly to procedures, focusing on the order of steps, tools, and methods to use. Sometimes they use videos or pictures to make complex tasks easier to understand. For skilled personnel, work instructions can be simpler because they already know what they are doing. In short, work instructions are like your task manager, making sure you do things consistently and accurately within your quality management system. Now let's talk about forms and records. These play a crucial role in your quality management system. So, what are the forms and records? They are like the evidence that proves your processes are working correctly. Records are carefully selected by process owner to show that activities were carried out as per procedures and work instructions. Forms, on the other hand, are like blank templates ready to be filled with information, eventually becoming records. When it comes to records, remember these key points. Keep them concise, include only what's necessary, nothing extra. You need to record only the essential information needed to demonstrate compliance. Avoid making records overly detailed. Thus, forms and records are your proof that everything is running smoothly within your quality management system. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and insightful. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with more quality focused content, don't forget to like, share, hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell. Your support means a lot to me and it motivates me to create more content that adds value to your quality knowledge. Thank you once again and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Stay curious, stay quality conscious and stay connected.